Hi there friends, we're going to build 60287, the tractor. My name's Tori Favreau and you are watching the Amazing Brick Network. Please do find the time to subscribe. I know a lot of you who watch have not subscribed, so I'd really appreciate that. Leave a comment below, let me know what you thought of the build. I found it to be a lot of fun. This particular set really caught my eye, and I got it from the Lego website in addition to a couple of other purchases that I'm very keen to show you. So we're putting this together here. The figures really caught my imagination. I love the little girl in her overalls there. I thought that was a really cute part of the build. She's a great little minifigure along with a little bunny rabbit there. And of course, some fruit, some vegetables that are going in there. I don't know if it's for the girl or the bunny, but either way around, it was a good time. And this was a very, very easy set to make. So the construction itself, which I have sped up so as not to put you through the entire build, but it was a very, very easy build, but it was genuinely good fun as well. And the end result was certainly worth it. Have you guys bought any of the new Lego City sets that have come out since the start of the year? There have been several new city sets, smaller sets, and there have also been some smaller Technic sets that have just released as well, along of course with some of the larger vehicle Technic sets as well. They're all been very reasonably priced though, so I am very keen to see if you guys do get your hands on them, if it does, you know, spark your imagination, whether or not this would be a set that you think to yourself, oh yeah, I'd like to have that in my Lego City. It doesn't really work unless you've got a countryside, but it is a really cool tractor, and I thought it was just fun to make. Like I said, not a challenge. If you want to buy something for the kids to make that would take them a little bit longer, then this is certainly the set. Without going too fast when I was making this, it took me about 23 minutes, 24 minutes to make this particular set from start to finish. And as always, it does take me a little bit longer when I'm filming it. I think because I'm just very aware that I want to be able to show you guys where the bricks are going and the different techniques that may be used in as much as possible without driving you nuts by going too slow. But the bright red of the brick looked amazing. The techniques themselves were very easy to follow, and there weren't any real printing issues as far as I was concerned in terms of the instruction booklet. And all things said and done, it fit together really well. I wonder, has anyone seen any pictures of someone who may have made a countryside setting where this tractor would work and go into place nicely? I'd be really keen to see that. Now we're going to be making the tractor driver, and yeah, he's got his little stubble going on his face there, but getting ready to do a good day's work out there. It would have been cool if they'd actually included like a farmer's hat, like a wide brim hat that he was working the fields, but as you'll see at the end of the build, his tractor is enclosed, so you know, sun protection may not be as big a thing in this particular version of Lego City, that's for sure. Now these were really cool. This is for up the back of the tractor here. And at first I was like, how does that all fit together? Because from there it looks like you could make it into some weird hover bike or jet. But we're actually just making like the driver's area for the tractor there, fitting in the steering wheel, of course. I love the Lego steering wheels. There's something so aesthetically pleasing about them. Always put a big smile on my face. Makes me very happy to make some of them. And of course the translucent plates, also the clear plates that you're seeing there, they rock. They're so well. Oh, that was an escaping wheel. Sorry about that, folks. We've got it back under control, though. We're going to be getting back into this build. I always, when I'm filming, something will always go flying across the screen. And I'm like, if I speed this up, are you going to see it? Because sometimes it's so funny. I actually want you to see when I do goof up or drop stuff. It's more often than what you would guess at, just because of the speeds of the build and what I'm doing during the process. But I do my best to keep this workplace area clear for you so as it isn't distracting and all of a sudden a tire flies from one side of the screen to the other. My apologies, but hopefully it gives you a giggle as well, especially when you know it's just simply because I've lost my grip or my balance or I've knocked something. Because I've got my tripod in between my arms and I'm building around it with the camera on there just to try to keep everything at a decent angle for you, that you can get the best experience and sort of like a field of or point of view build that you feel that you're building it, even though it's my hairy old hands doing the job for you. This area here was really cool using the Technic pins. I didn't sort of understand, like, obviously I'm not a farmer, but I didn't understand why or why that would be the way it went onto the actual digging part of the tractor, why it had that bar going across. Maybe it's accurate, maybe it's not. I don't use tractors, but I loved how it looked. Fitting the rims into those tires too was a little bit of a mission, but we got there in the long run. And it was weird because you had to fit the wheels in a certain way in order for that to work nice and neatly. But overall, see what I mean? It's just a great looking little tractor. They did such a good job of it, and I was super stoked when I was finished with it. I wonder if there are any details that you guys could think of that, you know, the build would benefit from. If there are, let us know. Drop a comment below. I always answer, and I do really appreciate every time any of you comment on these videos. It's so appreciated. Here's some still shots of the final finished product, the build. And look, it does look so great, doesn't it? And you know, the loads there, as I said, the colors are super good on the bricks there. The wheels were just perfect for the job. An interesting fact that you may already know, but Lego is actually the biggest tire manufacturer in the world. They make more tires than any other company throughout the entire world every year for the vehicles that we all know and love so much. How cute is that minifigure? It is just ridiculously cool. I think the whole set is utterly magic, and it would look great in someone's countryside within their Lego City environment. Thank you so much for watching. Drop us a subscribe, and I'll see you the next video. Bye.